Welcome everybody to our FPO chase card coverage of the 2021 Portland Open. This is a Disc Golf Pro Tour stop as well as a 2021 PDGA major event powered by Dynamic Discs. Today's coverage is brought to you by our sponsors here at BDub Pro, Sky High Smoke and Accessories in Medford, Oregon. Make sure to check them out for any of your smoking or vaping needs if you're in the area. And of course, above ground level discs, head to agldiscs.com and use promo code BIRDWATCH for 20% off your next online order. We are Young Lou Commentary. My name is Cameron McKilling, and joining me today in the booth is my good friend, Amy Lewis. And let's head right into these player profiles. First up on the card is Deann Carey from Shelby, North Carolina, playing for Innova.
And we have Kona Panis from California, also on Innova.
Up next is Ohn Scoggins from Los Angeles, California, also on Innova. A lot of Innova here today.
And following up, we have Sai Ananda from Spokane, Washington. She's representing Latitude 64.
And moving right along to hole one, 540-foot par 4. Tell us a little bit about it, Amy.
We just have a downhill shot here. The green and sand are OB. Left of the path is OB. So pretty much we're just trying to get down there in a good spot to upshot for birdie.
Yeah, pretty narrow putting green down here, so it must be kind of tough. And there is a lot of OB left, so it kind of makes the backhand kind of rough if you don't get enough turn on it, huh?
For sure.
And
look at that wind.
That's crazy. I did not get to go to the course yesterday because I was back at the lair editing, but that is quite a bit different than day one.
Yep, we had a lot of gusty wind. I teed before these guys, so I was already out there. Look at that.
Wow. Just pushing it down. Makes it over.
Woo.
The sand trap, though.
Definitely hard to pick the right disc with this kind of wind.
Oh, the wind's pushing it around. It's going to stable out for her. Oh, a little too stable, though. Going to be in the bunker.
And so that'll play as a hazard, so she'll have to shoot in there with the OB stroke. Looks like Sai followed her.
Maybe pushing farther.
Oh, busted
there we go.
through.
That's a good landing zone. Yeah, not very fun having to throw out of the sand. Tough footing in there.
Yeah, especially doing a run-up in this sand is really hard. I haven't seen many people try that.
But Sai's from LA, though. There's a lot of sand down there. Maybe
yeah.
she takes her disc to the beach.
Yeah, for sure. That would be sweet.
And that was a nice forehand.
Yeah, Kona's been working hard on her forehands.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Nice little backhand shot.
Oh, and Deann is going to have a nice, easy putt.
Man, it's still pretty windy. Pretty gusty down there.
Yeah, this was about 3:45, so you were already a couple holes in at this point.
Yeah.
Did you guys get any rain during the round?
No, it tried to rain before I teed, but mostly cleared out, and we just had this super gusty wind. Oh, that was lucky.
That was a great birdie from Kona. And a bogey from Ohn after going into the bunker. And we are going to take off over to hole 2. This is a 639-foot par 4. Looks like you got some gaps you got hit in the beginning, and then a big open fairway with some guardian trees at the end.
Yep, pretty consistent with most of the other holes. You're just trying to bust through the first trees and get a good upshot up there to take a birdie or par, really, for this one.
Yeah, probably a little bit more difficult with all the wind across that open fairway, though.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of us girls throw like flippier discs and then lighter weight. So yeah, tough to know what to throw. Taking that right route, it's just a lot bigger. You just got to make sure your disc hyzers.
Yeah, out in the open, though, that's a good spot to be.
And then they've given us the option to tee. We don't have to tee on the that turf. We have between the two bricks, so that helped a lot out there. Sai's a crusher.
Big hyzer.
Looked like it stood up a little. Probably some headwind. It seemed like there was a lot of headwind on that hole a lot.
That's some good distance, though.
For sure.
That's a great throw from
Oh, it stood up a little, but Nice.
Still carried out there for her.
Oh, with that wind, I bet, because Ohn's a great flicker. Oh, kind of worked out.
Got some good forward motion still. Not the most fortunate play.
Oh, you can see the wind just taking the disc on that one.
Oh, gonna be kind of behind that tree, but she might have a look at the basket from back there.
No, I bet Sai throws a little more stable discs than other women, I would guess, because she really has a lot of power.
She does. Look at that.
Ooh.
Wow, she's parked.
That's awesome.
That was a really good throw. Yeah, that was a crush.
Oh, the wind again looks like just taking that disc.
Looks like a Mako 3. Yeah, that seems a little flippy for that kind of wind. Could be a rock, but even still, that's really ripping.
For sure. Nice little forehand up shot there.
Smart play. There we go. Gonna give herself a nice easy putt.
Flicking and probably AVRX3. I know she likes to flick those.
That was a good approach, or good attempt at a shot there. Par there for Ohn. Gonna put her at +1 in this round.
Good little putt. With that wind, all the putts were scary out there yesterday.
Yeah, this one is a little nicer because it's tucked into the trees, so it's not as like exposed. But
yeah. Still in the back of your head, though.
And Kona gonna take a par there. And we're moving right along to hole 3, 576-foot par 4. Looks like we're back out in the open. At the end, though, we do see that we have some like tiers, some steps we got to work our way up the basket. So that makes it a little more difficult having to get back uphill.
Yeah, for sure. And then you have OB to the left on that cart path. So, yeah, we're just trying to drive and then drive up there. Getting a birdie would be nice, but I like par too.
Yeah, on this course, I feel like with how much distance you have to cover, and especially yesterday with all the wind, I feel like pars were... Everyone was happy with a par yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of ground play there. Oh, wow, the wind's really pushing them to the left.
Yep, now we're going back. Looks like, yeah, they got that tailwind, cross tailwind. It's pretty swirly out there, depending on where you were on the course.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can hear it ripping past the camera guys out there. Just want to take a second to shout out my crew who was able to... this is the first time I ever let them or had them film without me there. So they did an excellent job, as you can see on the coverage. And I was able to get our stuff out next day like we promised. Although we did have that hiccup with the band practice downstairs. But I think we can put out something that's fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I'm super proud of you guys. You guys have been doing a great job out there.
Thanks. Yeah, maybe you and I can get together in the next week after our RDO and we can record commentary for the first round and put it out later.
Yeah, I love hanging out with you guys, so I'm down for that.
Yeah, we'll come kick it at the Lockwood and Lewis Castle. Big putt for Ohn. Oh my goodness!
That
was huge!
Almost didn't get in there, but last second, man, that was huge.
We're going to check that out again on this Dark Ace cash cam, and she is way outside the first circle. Look at that jump putt. That's so clean.
Oh,
barely even needs the chains.
You can see his shirt in the background, just all that wind, still put it in.
That was awesome. Nice putt from Ohn. Fantastic birdie.
Thinking the basket there. I love giving respect to the basket when it catches one of those.
Oh, and a good putt there from Sai, not to be outdone.
Yeah, she didn't get big putted on that one.
And that's actually going to be 3 for 3 for Sai, and a solid birdie there from Deann.
Ah, man. Just a little bit of jitters after watching all those big putts go in.
Left side. And she's going to still be tapping in for a par, which is not bad with all of that wind.
Nope, lots of holes to go.
And we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. And we're back at hole 4, 338-foot par 3. And this looks quite a bit different than the last couple holes. Lots of trees.
Yeah, I'd say this is one of the more unique holes. And with the wind, it was really tough to get your disc down there and straight.
Yeah, I can't imagine with the way you guys are going, it's going to be a headwind coming right at you through these woods. So that's got to be tough.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw my straighter disc, which definitely could flip in the wind. So we'll have to see.
Well, looks like Sai went outside. She pushed up pretty far, I think.
Yeah, it looks like she might have hit a tree there.
Wind was pushing her around.
Oh, that's a good looking one.
Oh! Stop by the tree, but back out in the open, nice and in the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
Edge of the second circle.
Ohn ripping one down there. Looked like it might have got down there a bit. And Kona with her halo disc.
Right down the middle. Look at that.
Get by it.
Oh, same
man.
tree.
That one killed a lot of them, it looks like.
Yeah. They're both going to be inside the second circle, having some big putts there.
Ohn trying to flick up that fairway driver.
Nice safe play from Ohn.
For sure.
She plays such smart golf.
Yeah. God, look at that wind.
Wow. Great
Wow.
throw.
That was great by Sai. Trying
down.
for it. Ah.
Good run. Like the effort.
Not much you can do with that wind and
Yeah.
that style putting.
A little tough. Yeah, pushed her straight down.
Oh
There you
man.
go.
No shaking on. Her
Solid
putting is just
par.
on.
And a clean par here. I believe we're going to have a par frame, which is... This hole seems pretty tough.
Yeah,
especially with the wind.
Yeah, the wind is definitely a huge factor, I'd say, for this hole. We only had two girls in the whole division birdie at that day, so.
Hole 5, 558-foot par 4. Going back with the tailwind again. This one's going to be a lot of open after you make that first gap, but you do have the sand trap bunker in front of the basket and OB long behind it, as well as the green right there is also out of bounds. So,
Yeah.
a lot of treacherous green.
Yeah, and you're really shooting for your upshot. You really need to get some distance, so it could be hard to get that good placement.
Yeah, you definitely want to try and be over the sand trap in 2, so that makes it pretty tough.
For sure. Then again, these tunnel shots in the wind can really be tough.
Well, a little low, but looks like it might get some good distance still. Ooh, good ground skip.
Yep, for sure.
She's going to be out on the left side of the fairway, similar to where she was yesterday.
Kona throwing a higher one. I liked being over left of it because it gave you like a good angle to approach.
Yeah, it really opens up the forehand play if you want to try and get around the tree instead of going out over the sand trap.
Yeah, for sure.
That's looking pretty good. Right up to the edge of the sand trap, inside the second circle.
Yep, and it is a par 4, so she could still do that, try to run for birdie, or just try to get the par.
And that's a nice safe play from Ohn. Not even going to flirt with any of that out of bounds. Just not worth it.
Yeah, not really at this point, and with the wind. Sai
Oh,
going
she
for
runs it.
Oh! Is it safe?
And that's in.
Oh,
That's
man.
good. We're good.
That's awesome. That was pretty close. Kona's going for it, too.
She's not trying to get outdone. Oh, she
wow.
parks it. What a throw from Kona Panis.
Yeah, absolutely perfect there.
Big putt from Ohn Scoggins. Oh, almost.
Yep. Still a good attempt.
Nice tap in for her par. Oh, what a run. That's
Yeah.
a great throw from Deann.
Oh, Sai got to move her meter in. Great putt for birdie.
That's a great birdie. That's a tough hole.
For sure. With all that OB by the basket, you really got to land pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Nice par. Par is great for that hole. That's tough. Avoiding OB is a reward in and of itself.
Yep, for sure. And Ohn will be tapping in the par, and then Kona's right there for her.
A nice tap-in birdie for Kona Panis. That was a great play.
Heck yeah, for sure.
She really ran it from back there.
Yep, risked it for the biscuit.
Hole 6, 702-foot par 4. This is the biggest one we've seen yet, and look at all of that out of bounds down there by the basket here. That's a lot of different sand traps.
Yeah, for sure. It's downhill to start, so you're just trying to get a good drive out, but really where your second shot goes is really important because, yeah, all that OB around the basket.
Yeah, it dictates the angle of approach you get to take. And there's also OB past the wall, and you can see the white line that runs right in front of the wall. So out of bounds all to the right and all around the basket. Also the green to the left.
Yeah, it looks like this hole played is our most difficult hole from the division that day.
Yeah, this is...
Averaged 1.6 over par.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. That's going to be safe, but kind of tough from that right side of the fairway.
Yeah.
That's crushed.
If
Look at that.
Wow, that's a good disc right
Oh
there.
my goodness.
Wow. That is huge. I think that's the farthest drive I've seen on that hole.
That's amazing. Wow, Kona Panis came to play.
For sure.
That's a good rip from Deann. It's
Yeah.
dropping a little fast, but
A little wind play, but I mean, out there in the middle is perfect.
got some really good distance. Ohn Scoggins keeping it low and safe.
Oh, I love that shot there.
That's
Nice
clean.
and controlled.
Yep. She's playing for placement on the fairway. She doesn't care if she's 50 feet further back. Now that's a crush. Needs to get past all of... or just going to stay down right in front of the sand traps.
Yeah, I think most of us kind of try to play left of the traps. That way we can kind of pitch over, hopefully.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the left side is definitely the safe side here.
Yeah, definitely a super tough par 4.
She's going to put herself right up there by Sai. Or is that Kona's drive?
Yeah, I think Kona's drive, and Deann's trying to go for it.
And she misses all of the hazards. She got a nice pitch over the next sand trap to the basket.
Yeah, that's a great spot. I wonder if Kona's going to try to get over it. Oh, yep, she's
She's
going for the
going
basket.
for it. Sit down.
Oh,
Wow, look at that. She's going to be just on the backside of that mound. She's got maybe 10 feet.
That's unbelievable.
That's insane.
That's a great way to play a hole that's averaged a stroke over par. She'll be looking for birdie, too.
And that was a good play by Sai. Going to put herself right up there for a nice easy putt. Avoid an OB. That's all you can ask for.
Yep, a little long, but for Ohn's putting, it shouldn't be a problem.
I would say that's definitely inside of Ohn's range.
Oh,
Right over the sand trap.
I better heart skip a beat on that one.
Oh, I know mine did just now.
Oh, and look at all that
Off
wind.
the top end. Without the wind, she had it.
Yeah, it could be so. It's hard, putting up into the wind.
It is tough.
Getting that nose up is really tough. There's Sai for par, I think.
Solid,
Nice.
confident putt. A little elevated.
For a bogey, but again, the hole averaged over par, so pretty much staying with the division.
On taking a bogey.
And it looks like Kona right here.
She's parked. I didn't realize, you couldn't see how close she really was from the other angle, but
Yep. And
fantastic. What an amazing birdie for Kona Panis.
yeah, it looks like Kona's the only birdie of the day on that hole.
Only birdie of the day, and with that, we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors.
Listen up, man. Sky High Smoking Accessories. They have the largest selection of glass in Southern Oregon. With new inventory coming in every day, they have all your smoke accessory needs. From basic lighters to intricate vaporizers and all the swag to go with it. You can stay up to date with Sky High Smoking Accessories on their Facebook page. Shop local and buy local. Sky High Smoking Accessories in Medford on South Central Avenue across from U.S. Bank. Must be 21 years of age or older to enter.
And here we are, hole 7, moving on to a 948-foot par 5. Definitely the longest hole we've seen yet. And seems really hard. It looks like it dog legs really hard to the right. You got to make a Mando out there that we flew past a second ago. And then you got to get over the water and then avoid the green, the sand trap, and don't pass the golf cart path behind it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So yeah,
there's a lot
another
of OB.
very small landing space after having to cover 948 feet of distance.
Yeah, we went from the hardest hole to the second hardest hole on this one.
Yeah, this is a tough stretch back here.
That looks like a good shot to avoid that.
That's crushed.
Oh.
Late tree. Not terrible.
Still a lot
Sai
of
looks like
wind.
she's getting... Oh, she got pushed right down.
Yep, that wind.
Yeah, that's tearing right to left. Super hard. Oh, wow.
It's kind of... Did she make the Mando?
No.
Oh, man.
Does not make the Mando. Gonna have to take the drop zone, which is between the trees there.
Ohn making sure she makes that Mando.
Yep, going with the Heiser safe play. Kind of close to that sand trap, probably, from when you're standing back there at the tee pad.
Yeah.
But not too bad.
Sai's trying to get up by the water to be able to go over it.
Yeah, wind might be able to help with the push over the water, luckily.
Ooh, watch out. Oh,
gets right over. All right. She's down past the... that cart path is not out of bounds.
Yeah,
She's down there
that
past
was
that
safe.
cart path.
Trying to just get up there close to the water so you can try to go over it. Oh, look at that roll.
Some good forward play. That's going to be a pretty good spot.
Yeah, this will actually average a stroke
Sai's gonna
over
lay
par
up
as well.
so she can have a safe pitch over the water. That's a very smart play.
That's a good layup there.
Ohn doing the same thing. I could have told you Ohn to do that. Own's playing it smart. She's not risking losing a disc in there or taking that stroke here.
For sure. Oh, man,
get
that
stable.
wind.
Get stable. I think it stayed up.
Yeah.
Hard to tell from here.
We'll have to see on the next shot. Kona going over. It's probably about 300 to the pin from where Kona is.
Wow, that was a good throw. She's just outside the first circle, maybe 40 feet out.
Yep.
Ohn's taking it, and she's going to run it.
Get off that green.
Skips off, great ground play,
Perfect.
and right into the circle. That's exactly what she wants, and she's going to have a very easy putt with this terrible wind. Good skip off the green, and also going to put herself down inside the circle. Flirting with that OB path, though. Landed up.
Tried to lay it up, but
A little short.
a little short. Kona got her lay up there.
Sai knocks it down with the wind. That
What a
was great.
putt.
Edge of the circle. Solid putt.
Yeah, she's so happy that one fell in.
Yeah, look at that smile.
Putting in these elevated pins with the wind is
Puts
just
it
so
in.
tough.
Taking a bogey there.
Which still ain't bad for the hole.
Not bad. Went out of bounds on the first one and still ended up with just a bogey. That's not bad at all.
For sure. Yep, and Kona and Ohn just putting in a par. It's a great way to play the hole. I think. We'll see. Yep.
There we go. Didn't want to jinx her too soon.
I know, right? But I know Kona's got that one.
And we're going to move over to hole 8. 342 feet. Par 3. Nice little break after the big hole you just played. Well, a couple big holes you guys just played. And this one, just got to get back up inside these trees and up the hill. And is there OB back here?
No, I don't think so. I think it's all pretty much safe. We probably don't want to go into the
Don't
jump
want
over
to go
there.
into the rock.
But it definitely plays more than 340 with the uphill. It plays a lot longer than that.
Yeah, you got to get way back up the hill.
Oh, Kona don't like your shot, it looks like, but I'm sure she's up there. Oh,
That's
man.
not bad. Right at the edge of the circle.
Yeah, there's nothing to not like about that one.
And it looks like that seems pretty protected from the wind there. It might be a nicer putting green than the ones we've been looking at.
Yeah, maybe they'll be able to relax a little bit more.
Just at least a little bit.
Ohn ripping a backhand up there.
That's Heiser out nicely for her. And
That's a good shot to approach the pin.
yeah, have an easy approach shot. Take an easy par here on this 3.
Deann's trying to get up there.
Good skip. Just on the other side of that tree. Hopefully she'll have a look still at the basket. Great approach from home. Not even going to have to putt. Just going to lay that in there.
Yep.
And
Ooh,
another
that
great
was looking
approach.
good. A little wider, and maybe could have got thrown in.
Yeah, that was a good throw. Sai going for it. A little short, but she'll have a tap in.
Kona for bird.
Nails it.
Wow.
Good putt from Kona Panis.
What a shot.
We're going to check that out on this Dark Ace cash cam. Kona knocking it down. Edge of the circle.
Yeah, but she is only one of 2 women to birdie that hole, her and Erica.
That is awesome.
Yeah, any birdie out there with the wind and stuff is just great.
Any birdie at this course at all seems pretty great.
For sure.
Rest of the ladies tapping in their pars here. And going to get geared up for another long hole.
Yep, and uphill.
Hole 9, 914-foot par 5. The first 500 feet are all uphill for the most part. I mean, you got to get way up there. And then, as you can see from the top of the hill, you still have quite a bit of ways to get to the basket.
Yeah, so you're just driving and driving, and then when you get up there, trying to avoid the sand and the OB path behind it.
Yeah. Yet again, some tough OB, and this one could cause a lot of bad rollaways, too. It kind of runs right down to the cart path and sends your disc out of bounds.
Yeah, for sure. With it being up on that knoll, the pin. See if Kona gets a rip on this.
Looks crushed. Let's get some turn.
Oh, and
some
it comes
fade.
out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great shot.
That's a mash.
Sai's gonna try to keep up. She definitely has the
Oh,
power.
yeah. Stable's out a little early for her, but that's not going to be bad.
Yeah.
Some good distance off the tee. Nice throw from Ohn. Controlled and gets herself back to the middle.
For sure. There's definitely some wind play out there.
Yeah, a lot. You can see the trees just ripping.
That looks like a good one.
Oh, wow. Great drive. Deann throws really far, too.
Yeah, for sure. You got to nowadays.
Another big drive. This time with some... an uphill run-up is never fun.
No, it's hard to get that momentum and power.
Got to really explode.
Yep, that one was looking good.
Makes it over the top of the hill. Pushes just past. Nice rip from Ohn.
Nice, way up there above the hill. That's where you want to be.
That's great. Kona just trying to join the rest of them at the top of the hill.
Looks pretty good. There's a lot of open room, so you're just driving
Mhm.
as far as you can.
Now we're starting to get a little more scary as we get closer to the basket and start seeing these sand traps come into play here.
And that was a great straight shot by Ohn.
What a crush. Nice and flat.
Yep, these are
Safe
some,
landing zone.
some good approaches for sure. To approach.
So I cranks it. Gonna hyzer back hard for her.
Making sure to stay wide a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's approaching the basket here.
Oh, and that's solid.
Nice.
Matches the angle of the ground. Doesn't get any roll away. That's what you want there.
For sure. Owen's been playing so smart out there. She's been just doing really good.
Another great approach. Yeah, you really have to get that landing angle right, or you're just going to be gone.
Yeah, especially with the backhand. If they throw too high, you know, it could push them over into the sand the way it finishes.
Nice and flat, and they're all going to have some easy putts here, which is a relief after such a long hole.
Yeah, for sure. Kona was just on the edge of the sand there, right? She wasn't in it.
I
I think
believe
she
so.
was pretty close to it.
That's going to be a par there for Deann and Ohn. And a couple easy putts here for Sai and Kona. Oh, she must have gone OB there.
Yeah, it must have been in the hazard. I think that was the only bogey there on the card.
And taking one last look at the scorecard before we wrap up the front nine here, you can see Deann Carey at even par, Kona Panis with a couple of birdies and only one bogey there, moving to 3 under. Ohn Scoggins with 2 bogeys and 1 birdie at 1 over par, and Sai Ananda starting with the turkey and adding 1 more birdie to take her to 4 under on the round, which is a great start to this round for her. Make sure to follow us on social media at BDub Pro on Facebook and Instagram. And while you're here on this video, hit like and hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our next day coverage. Thanks for tuning in. We will catch you guys in the back nine.